We typically do a lot of work to prepare before each season. 2024 was no different. Usually do food plots, spring, summer, fall, winter, fruit trees, soil tests, added cover, with the goal being a variety of food and cover to able to maximize the amount of whitetail that come onto the property and withstand heavy browsing. 2024 season was no different with the food plot prep, as well as had a good amount of young and semi-mature bucks moving through the property frequently. I didn't really hunt that much 2024 season. I was after one particular deer, a 5-year-old that at the time I knew to be staying primarily about 2 miles away from where I was hunting. So I was letting other people hunt, not hunting as much. Tony, my good friend, convinced me, I believe it was November 14th or 15th, weather apps, barometric pressure, everything was saying it was going to be one of the best days of the year, so convinced me to sit. We both sat, he was filming. Immediately, a lot of buck action, had a lot of younger bucks, a good 8-point as well, come through, do a few scrapes around the food plot, acting very territorial. Not too long into the hunt, I noticed what I considered to be a large buck that I thought was the deer that I was hunting. He had very similar splits and kickers, as well as being basically a mainframe 10 with the extra junk. Tall and tight deer as well. So saw him chasing a doe about 200 yards away. The deer eventually came to the edge of the food plot. I came to full draw on the deer as he was on the edge of the food plot. I eventually had to let down. He froze up there for a good 10 or 15 minutes, eventually turned around, went back into the wood line, following the doe that he came with. Luckily, again, with some aggressive calling, as well as the other 8-point in the food plot acting as a live decoy, within 30 minutes he came back, pretty aggressive, did a scrape on the edge of the food plot, and then worked his way into the food plot and the upper plot, still tending his doe. And I was able to take probably about a 25, 26 yard shot on him there. And the shot was a little low and back, so he went into the wood line and bedded down. We let him sit overnight. When we came back in the morning, he expired within 25, 30 yards from where I made the shot on him.
tall. No fear, no mercy. This is the grind, this is the moment. Showing what you made of.
Blow him back, you're good though. Blow him back, you're good though.